Now we will start the lesson on possessive endings. So in Persian there are 6 different endings for singular and plural, and these endings, they have different functions. One of the functions they have is to form a possessive noun. So whenever these endings are connected to a noun, that noun is possessive. Let's look at some examples. For example, we have the word kitab. Now if we attach one of these endings to it, we have kitabam, means my book. The same for others. Kitabam, my book. Kitabat, your book, singular. Kitabash, his or her book. Now the plural form. Kitabeman, our book. Kitabetan, your book, plural. And the last one, kitabeshan, their book. Kitabam, kitabat, kitabash. Kitabeman, kitabetan, kitabeshan. So these personal endings, whenever they are attached to a noun, they make that noun a possessive. They function like a possessive adjective, like what we saw. So there are some points to know. The first one is that there is a difference in spoken and written Persian. Here, as you see, we pronounce this kitabat, at. The ending is at. But in spoken Persian is it. So in spoken Persian it's pronounced kitabet. So a changes to a. The same with the third person singular. Kitabash, his or her book, changes to kitabesh. So kitabat, written. Kitabet, spoken. Kitabash, written form. Kitabesh, spoken form. Yeah, always you hear this form, ish or et, kitabet, kitabesh. And for this one, in a spoken form, in written form, they are man, tan, and shan. In a spoken form, man and in general an changes to un. For example, kitabeman changes to kitabemun. Kitabetan changes to kitabetun. And kitabeshun changes to kitabeshun. Kitabeshan, kitabeshun. Kitabetan, kitabetun. Kitabeman, kitabemun. Our book, your book, and their book. Another point is that in order to memorize this, the singular form and the plural form, as you know, in Persian, one of the signs, one of the ways to form a plural noun is to add the suffix an. Now here we have mim, te, she. Now if you add that suffix to this mim, te, she, you have the plural forms of the endings in Farsi. Me with on changes to man for hour. Te changes to tan. And she changes to shan. And all of them in spoken change to un. Man changes to moon, tan, tun, and shan, shun. That was the lesson on on endings when they are in the place of possessive adjective.